Hello, I'm Alan Ram, president and founder of Alan Ram's Proactive Training Solutions, and here's what's got me fired up today. Managers who spend too much time focused on the wrong thing. At every one of my 2.5-day Management by Fire workshops, I ask managers to list what they feel are their primary responsibilities. One of the top answers I've gotten since the beginning of time is motivating my staff, or a version of that. Here's my take on that. Years ago, I went to my sister's college graduation from Fredonia State University in Western New York. She probably thought that I was showing up to honor her achievement, but actually I was showing up because Marv Levy, the former coach of the Buffalo Bills, was the commencement speaker. He was fantastic, and I'm pretty sure I saw her get her degree, although I wasn't paying that much attention to that part. After he was done and everything was over, he was gracious enough to take pictures with people and sign autographs. As he was doing this, one of the people that was having his picture taken asked old Marv a question. There's always one in the group, right? He asked, I have 12 salespeople that report to me, and my biggest challenge is keeping them motivated. What suggestions can you give me? Marv Levy stared this guy down to the point where it was a little uncomfortable and said, You're asking me how to motivate your employees? Let me ask you a better question. Why the hell are you hiring unmotivated people? If they're unmotivated, you shouldn't have hired them in the first place. Your job isn't to motivate anyone. You hire people that are already motivated and train them and provide them with a good working environment while being careful not to demotivate. If every day you find yourself having to motivate someone, you need to get rid of that person. That got me thinking about a salesperson I used to have named Dale. This is when I was a truck manager at the Nissan dealership in San Diego. This kid had all the tools. He looked good, he was funny, he dressed well, he was smart. The only problem was that if I didn't have my foot up his ass, he wouldn't do anything. I wasted countless hours trying to motivate this kid who was completely unmotivated on his own. Hours I could have spent developing someone else. I should have just moved on from him. Like Marv Levy said, hire people that are already motivated. If someone's happy living in their parents' basement, riding the bus to work, and just having enough money to buy beer, cigarettes, and some medical marijuana on the weekends, I personally would not spend a minute trying to motivate that person. But Alan, finding people that are motivated is hard. Yeah, no kidding. It definitely can be. I didn't say it was easy. I just said to hire motivated people. I'm not of the school of thought that all millennials suck and don't want to work, because that's not necessarily true. I have an office full of millennials that will run circles around your Generation Xers. You just have to find the good ones. If you're fortunate enough to live in a military town, I would contact base separations to find out how you can connect with military members that are getting discharged. A lot of them would love to stay in town after they get out of the military, but unfortunately, they might not have anything lined up, so they end up going back to where they came from. When I was at the Nissan dealership, once a month, I used to run up to Camp Pendleton, base separations, and speak at separations briefings. I got some great people that way. These people, they love structure, they love training, and they will always be on time. If you're getting Marines anyway. If someone's faced down the Taliban in Afghanistan, they're not going to be afraid to tell someone what their trade is actually worth. This is a great resource for finding hard-charging, motivated individuals. As with everything else, you'll get the best results when you think out of the box. Recruit people that provide you with fantastic service from outside the automotive industry. Train them the way you want them trained. In any event, quit hiring unmotivated people. If you don't quit hiring unmotivated people, you're going to waste too much time trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. Hire motivated people, train them, and provide a good working environment is always going to be a great strategy. I hope that I've motivated you to quit trying to motivate the unmotivated. If you want more information on our 2.5-day Management by Fire events, because they are awesome, please contact us at 866-996-4665. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest.